So you're thinking about moving to New Haven, Connecticut, and you want to know the pros and cons of living here. Well, I came up with a top list of pros and cons of why you should or should not move to New Haven. What's up, everybody? I'm Joe Cafasso with the Cafasso Real Estate Group at eXp Realty right here in New Haven, Connecticut. If this is your first time to the channel, we want you to know everything there is to know about New Haven and the surrounding areas. We do tons of videos and we will teach you everything. So please make sure you tap on the subscribe button and hit that little bell notification so you're notified every time we release a new video. Honestly, we get so many emails, phone calls, and text messages every day about people wanting to move to and relocate to New Haven that we absolutely love it. So if you're thinking about moving or relocating to the area, please reach out, send us a text, email, or phone call, and we'll be happy to help you out with everything you need to know about moving to New Haven. So the cons of moving to New Haven, Connecticut are pretty simple. This is the same cons that you have in any major city with some different twists. So the number one con to living in New Haven, Connecticut are the taxes. So Connecticut as a whole has one of the higher tax rates for property taxes and income taxes in the area. We do have income tax along with federal income tax, but our property taxes are relatively high. So the thing about Connecticut is that New Haven does, since it is a big city and it has a lot of amenities and social services, it does have high taxes. However, it's not the highest taxed city in the state. You have Hartford, you have Waterbury, you have New Britain, you have Bridgeport, and you have Hamden all come in with higher taxes than New Haven. So that's the number one con. Number two con is crime. Anywhere you have a big city, you're going to have crime. New Haven is no different than any other city. Primarily, so you could go to the New Haven Police Department website. It has a great website where you could actually enter in the address that you're looking to move to, and it will show you all the crimes and the types of crimes in the surrounding area. So I highly recommend that. Primarily, New Haven has a lot of things that you would expect in a city. You have car break-ins, car thefts, things like that. Not necessarily, it does have violent crime, but it doesn't have the number of violent crimes that other large cities across the U.S. has. And also the crime statistics have stabilized and declining for violent crimes in the area. The third con to living in New Haven, Connecticut is the traffic. So it takes, I just read something that it takes approximately 22 minutes to get from one side of New Haven to the other if you're driving on surface streets. Highway, of course, depending on traffic and construction, is either longer or shorter. But 22 minutes is a long time to drive across the city on surface streets. So once you move here, you want to learn the traffic flows, what shortcuts. Like I have a great shortcut to get from one side of the city down to Yale that takes probably half of the time as if you drove down the main thoroughfare, which is Whaley Avenue. So once you're a relatively local New Havener, then you'll learn the traffic flow and where you could get some of the best shortcuts. Now, the pros to living in New Haven, Connecticut. So New Haven is one of my favorite cities in the state. First of all, it's easy to get anywhere if you're looking to get outside of the city. So you're approximately half distance between Boston and New York City. You have the train station right in New Haven, which will easily allow you to jump on the train and get to both. And also the driving to both big cities is pretty easy. But also you have a lot of suburbs outside the cities. So you could get right to the shoreline within 10 minutes for some great lobster rolls or seafood. And the beaches are my second pro to living in New Haven. So right outside New Haven, you have beaches in West Haven, Milford, Branford, and Guilford that are wonderful. Connecticut does have rocky beaches opposed to sandy beaches, but still it's a great place to get out for the afternoon. I like to go down to Silver Sands Beach in Milford, which is one of the sandier beaches in the area. It's probably about a 15 to 18 minute drive. Any state resident gets free parking at the state beaches, so it's a great afternoon to get out there, just hang out and decompress for a while. The other favorite thing for the pros of living in New Haven, Connecticut are the restaurants. We have some of the best restaurants in downtown New Haven, whether you want Italian, whether you want craft cocktails, if you want pizza, of course. We have the three best pizza places in the world, in my opinion: Sally's, Modern, and Pepe's. I'll leave it up to you to decide which is your favorite, but we have some of the best pizza and best restaurants in the area. So if you'd like to move to New Haven, Connecticut, give us a call, shoot us a text, or send us an email, and we'll be happy to get a hold of you and get you all the information that you need to make a smart decision in moving to New Haven, Connecticut.